provide them with plenty of shells. That way they can go fully back in their shell. This shell's getting a little small for him, so provide him with big shells now. That way he can be bigger.
Okay. Anything else?
Every time they molt, they get bigger. That's why you provide shells.
Nice. Yep. Well, this one looks pretty good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can give it to my mom over there.
The winner of our first class is Claire Haynes. Congratulations. Entering the ring now is Class 2 Cats, sponsored by Coshocton.
I can just take it. Okay, for cats, I'm looking at their eyes, make sure there's no scratches on them, inside of their ears to make sure they're clean. And then for their mouth, I'm looking at their teeth to make sure there's no tartar. Cats also need dentals as well as we do.
Yeah.
All right, and then squeezing their head, filling their lymph nodes. And then for their paws, you want me to put her in here?
That's fine.
Go ahead and take it. Okay, for cats, I usually look by starting at their eyes, make sure there's no scratches on there, inside of their ears, make sure they're clean.
Yep, we clean them out once a week.
Sweet. And then their teeth to make sure there's no tartar on them.
Also brush them once a week.
That's good. Make sure there's no tartar on them. And then feel their lymph nodes.
Yeah,
And
all
then-
the animals get once a week full body examination.
Sweet. Check paws.
Because they might be dug to hell.
All right. Okay. Alright. So for this, I start by looking at their eyes, make sure there's no scratches on them. For their ears, just check to see if they're dirty. And then for this one, for their teeth, to make sure there's no tartar on them. Cats need dentals as much as we do. Make sure their nails are good. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. On the table. And then for this, I usually start by looking at their eyes, make sure there's no scratches on them, check their ears, make sure they're clean. And then start by looking at their teeth because they get tartar just as much as we do.
My cat has a back tail.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Alright. You're all good. It's okay. Thank you. Hello. Just set them down on the table. Okay. For this, I check their eyes. So there's no scratches. Check their ears to make sure they're clean. And then they get tartar just as much as we do. Alright, you're all good.
They've got their back numbers on them.
For the results of Class 2, fifth place is Allie Brown from Winter Forage Club. Fourth place is Kaya Bauer from Milford Valley 4-H. Third place is Faye Radcliffe from Future Leaders. Second is Dakota Wesley from Mohawk Valley. And congratulations, Claire Haynes for first place.
Wax and debris, they need to be clean. Checking their paw pads to making sure they're not dry and that they're soft. And then I was also checking their BCS score. BCS cats go from a scale to 5. 5 is that like good normal looking score for cats. I don't know if I turned it off.
Class 3 is entering the ring. This class is sponsored by Cannon Showgoods. If there's a representative or
Looking at their
sponsor that
eyes,
would
same
like to
thing for
present the
cats.
award, you may
Making
come to
sure
the
their
announcer's
ears are
stand at this
clean.
time.
There's no debris in there. And then also checking their teeth.
His nose is scraped a little bit. I did try to. He is bonding right now with a new guinea pig that he just met. So
Okay.
He does have that, and then his behind is also a little bit scrapped up.
Okay, that's okay. Teeth look good. Yeah, I see what you mean. Nails are nice and trimmed up. All right. You're all good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hear your word. Oh.
First place, Meg Gentile from King Country Kids. Now entering the ring, Class 4 Reptiles. Sponsored by Cannon Showgoods.
His diet is worms. Every other day is an older dragon. And then every single day a bell pepper, some lettuce, and then once every other month a banana or a tree. They can't have food very often because they'll rot their teeth.
Yeah, and they'll get a little chunky too.
Yeah, I was just fed.
All right, looks good. Thank you.
Let him get it out.
Our winner for Class 4, Claire Haynes from Hose Hands and Hearts. Now entering the ring, Senior Showmanship, ages 14-18, sponsored by Mohawk Valley 4-H Club. If there is a representative from the sponsor that would like to present the awards, you may come to the announcer's stand at this time.
You can just go right here if you would like. Okay, so for what I was looking for in the beginning, if you could show their teeth for me.
She might not cooperate with me. She's very scared.
You're okay. Okay.
I don't know if you can see him very well if my
It's
finger's
okay.
in the way.
All right, and then just some basic questions. Tell me a little bit about what you know about the feline species.
I know that most of them originated kind of from Egypt. She's a Himalayan.
Who would like to sign up for small fry showmanship or old timer
Himalayans
showmanship,
originally
please
came
come
from
to the
the
announcer's
United States and Britain in the 1930s, and then the Maine Coon breed is kind of unknown where they came from, but their origins from maybe around Maine. That's really what I know as cats. They were started out as a companion to keep their rodents away.
Yeah. And then do you know a normal body temperature for a cat?
98.9.
It's 101 to 102.
I thought it was in the hundreds, talking over.
No, you're completely okay. Do you know what a BCS is? The body condition score for cats. You can go from, let's just say, 1 to 9, 9 being like meaning obese, and then 5 being like your normal. For her, I would definitely rate her like a 6 or a 7. Yeah. Any questions or anything?
I was going based off of, well, I was trying to study a lot last night, so I know a lot about like
Your breed
teeth.
of cat?
Yeah, and the teeth, like adult cats have 30, kittens have 26,
Yep.
and
All
because
right.
they kind of looked up like what we all need to know, and it said like a lot about the cat, so
Yeah.
I looked up a lot about what she is. She's 3.5
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah. And then do you know that cats need a normal vet check once a year, or at least, what, roughly twice a year, maybe?
Yeah, she's up to date on all of her vaccines.
Sweet. It's always good to hear. All right, well, you can go ahead and put her back in the cage. And then for the guinea pig, what can you tell me about the guinea pig?
So he is right under a year old, and then I've also been checking his teeth, his eyes, checking his stomach for tumors. He is also a boar. Male are boars, females are sows. And then how I tell how he's a boy is I lift him up. In the guys it will have an I, in the girls it will have a Y. And also I have to closely monitor him when I'm getting with a new guinea pig. And also they grow up in herds, so they like to have somebody. They will become more lazy if they're not with somebody. And then I have to, once to 2 times a week, clean his cage, wipe it down, refill his water daily, provide fresh hay daily, feed him a certain amount daily, and then provide a hiding place, a hideout,
Nice.
and bathe them.
Nice. All right, well, he is good to go back in the cage, and I'll be back in a second.
Alright, for senior showmanship, ages 14-18, second place is Dakota Wesley from Mohawk Valley, and first place is Maya Gentile from New Hampshire. Now entering the ring is junior showmanship, ages 8 through 13. Sponsored by Mohawk Valley Portage Club.
Climbing on my neck because he's cold. So he's going to go to an all boy to absorb heat. That's what he does. And not a lot of people know. It's really creepy. Real dragons have a third eye.
Yeah.
There. So if I do this, it might startle him because it's like a bird flying over his head. That's expected. So he's used to shadow.
Anything else about the bearded dragon?
They have a longer claw than most animals.
And then what about temperatures? Like
Their
humidity and their basking area?
Bath air should be about 90 to 100 degrees. If it's any higher than that, you need to change the heat lamp or lower it down. And then humidity is about 30 to 40%.
Right, and And then I know you already told me the diet. Can you go ahead and state that again?
He has once a week a special treat, and then every other month a banana, and then every other day he has worms.
Nice. All right, and then you are the only one in this class, so you'll get your prize.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, first place goes to Claire Haynes for Hose Hands and Hearts. Now entering the ring, first year showmanship, ages 12 and under. Sponsored by Mohawk Valley 4-H Club.
All right. So, are you able to show me their teeth for me?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, can you show me their ears? Okay. And then, what can you tell me about the cat?
She's a domestic short hair. She was born on January 30th. She was a rescue, and we got her at the Chatty Cat Cafe in Zanesville.
Oh, that's cute.
Her name's Pepper.
That's cute. All right. And then, anything else you can tell me about felines?
She did have kittens, but we think they were taken away from her.
Aw.
Cause
Okay, and then I'm just going to give you some basic facts about kittens. For cats, they need to go to the vet about once a year, and then to keep their ears clean. They can get infections like no water inside of their ears that can create moisture. And then, do you know anything about intestinal parasites or external parasites at all?
we give her flea and tick medicine every month
That's good.
because she goes outside.
That's good. And then, just so you know, for the flea and tick, it is smart since she does go outside to get them on heartworm prevention too. They make combinations for that as well. All right, and then give me 1 second.
We are missing exhibitor 39 for first year showmanship, ages 12 and under. Kaya Bauer.
All right, and then you're good to get him out. And you can bring him over here. Okay. And then are you able to show me his teeth? Okay, and then ears. Okay, and then what can you tell me about felines?
They can be a lot of different shapes and sizes.
Yep. Do you know any breeds specifically of cats? And then what would you classify your own cat?
I think the vet said he was standard short hair because we weren't sure because we got here for free. So
Okay. And then, do you know the normal body temperature of the feline? I'm sorry, what was that? Roughly. It's 101 to 102. And then, do you know anything about intestinal parasites at all? Okay, I can give you a few little facts. Cats can get intestinal parasites just like dogs and everything. And then external parasites is fleas and ticks. It is good to keep them on prevention. All right, anything else at all?
no.
All right, you're good to put him back in the cage. Okay, that one's hard because the one has dirty.
For second place in first year showmanship, we have Kaya Bauer from Milford Valley. And first place, Allie Brown from Renner 4-H Club. All first place showmanship, please return to the ring for Supreme. Now in the ring, Class 4 Supreme Showmanship, sponsored by Cannon Showgoods.
Whatever you want to do. Ask me more questions.
Okay.
Whenever you
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about the guinea pig?
I know I have to keep their nails, so they have a quick. It's the red. Right there, I have to keep it about an inch away from that. So like I have to feel his stomach for like I have to feel like hold him like that and like feel his stomach for tumors because they can spread very quickly and it can cause him to die very very fastly. I do bathe him. When I bathe him, I have to towel dry him. He can't be exposed to too much heat. They have heat strokes, and if they get cold too quickly, they can die from it. Also, I've noticed with him is when he gets more nervous, he likes to tend to poop a lot. So I always have to have that with me. And then also, if I have to check his ears for wax, and if he has wax, I take a Q-tip and just gently put it in there. I don't put it far. Don't do anything. And then I check that every day because if he's like sick and I'm not realizing, he'll get poop and pee stuff in there, so I have to clean him out.
Yep. Anything else?
I know a couple. Mine is American short-haired. I know textile, Abenesian. There's American long-haired, long hair, and silky. There's a bunch of different breeds of guinea pigs.
Okay, he's good to go back in the cage. Okay. Anything? Nice to meet you.
Once again, this is Henry, and so
If you would like to sign up for
he's
small
turned
prize
dark
showmanship,
now, as
now's
you
your
can
last
see.
chance.
This is him absorbing heat. I'm going to perform a full body examination. First, I like to start with his nostrils and eyes. I work head to tail. And so his eyes are checking for clear debris, and making sure they can still close without hurting him. Nostrils, you're checking for anything that could have gotten stuck up in him. You want to make sure you can breathe clearly. You want to do this on both sides, not just one. So right there, he scratched himself by accident when he was shedding. That's what that is. And then right here, his ear. You don't want to stick the finger or anything else sharp in it, else it could hurt him. Same with this one.
And then how often does he shed?
He sheds about twice a year now because he's older. But young ones, they can shed once a week. Then about middle age, they can shed once a month.
Nice.
And then here, you check his underneath, same kind of thing. Check the scales, make sure it's good. You check his nails to make sure they don't need trimmed. He has 5 nails. You check his arm, broken bones. Same with the other leg and arm. So his finger here, we think that's a broken bone. We had a doctor examine it, and they said it will be fine.
Okay.
Except we just gotta keep an eye on it. Then you want to check his underneath and ribs. Make
Okay.
sure there's no broken bones there. Check his spikes and scales along his back to make sure he feels good. Same thing with the front legs that you do in the back.
Okay.
Check his nails and everything, make sure he's doing good. No broken bones. Same with this one. His seal broken bones.
Okay. Good to get him out. Okay. Okay, and then what can you tell me about the cat?
She goes outside. She goes in the woods a lot, so that's why we give her flea and tick medicine. We want to make sure we get her to the vet because we trim her nails a lot.
Okay.
She's a domestic short hair. Her name's Peppermint Patty, but we call her Pepper for short because my mom wanted to name her a candy name. And her ears have little scabs in them. When we took her to the vet, that's what she said, that she had little scabs in her ears.
Okay. And then what is her basic diet?
She eats dry cat food and water.
Okay. Any treats at all?
Yeah, we give her tuna and chicken flavored treats.
Okay. And then any dental treats at all?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Good to go back inside the cage.
For supreme showmanship, third place, Allie Brown from Winter 4-H Club. Second place, Maude Gentile from King Country Kids. And first place, Clara Hines from Close Hands and Hearts. Congratulations. First call for small prize showmanship. Now in the ring is small fry showmanship. This is last call to sign up for old timer showmanship at the announcement stand.
Okay, well, he looks super good. Can you show me his mouth and then his eyes? Okay, and then do you know where his ears are?
Right there.
Okay, and then did you know that they have a third eye? Okay, super cool. All right. Hi.
Hi.
What do you got there?
I got a guinea pig.
You got a guinea pig? What can you tell me about the guinea pig?
It's a American Shorthair, and we have another guinea pig. It bit him,
Oh.
and then the other guinea pig vomited. It's sick, and then that's why that was.
What does he eat?
I don't know.
You don't know? No pellets or veggies or anything? No? Okay.
All he eats is hair and hay and something else.
Okay.
That's all I know about him. His name is Tempo.
That's cute. Can you show me his teeth?
I'll try. He sometimes doesn't let me.
Aw. Do you know that they need their teeth trimmed as well?
Right?
All right.
That's his name.
Okay. Back in just a second.
We would like to thank our future showmen Audrey Haynes and Storm Gentile. They both got first place today. Good job, guys. Oh. All right, we have one participant in old timer showmanship, Christy Bauer.
Everybody else. They like to hunt smaller predators,
Yep.
or prey, I guess. They make great loveys, and they're bred to hunt. So, I mean, they're prey. That's why their eyes are on the front of their head. Or they aren't prey, they're predators to hunt prey.
Do you know the normal feline temperature?
No, but we'll guess 99.
99. It's 101 to 102.
101, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's a normal for them.
Yeah, I am not a cat person.
I
am
love cats.
highly allergic. This is our first indoor-outdoor cat ever and forever. So I am learning as we go.
Yeah.
But no,
And this is your first cat, you said?
inside cat.
Inside cat.
We had
Okay.
barn cats.
Yeah.
Because I usually am in the hospital if I'm around a cat. But there's just something about him that there's not much
So
hair.
sweet.
But yeah, he has a broken tail because he was a kitten and he ran under the horse's foot. And that was not a good experience.
Aw.
But he keeps the mice down. He loves, as soon as you open the chicken coop door, he's there and he's on the mice.
That's
He's
good.
ready to kill them, yep.
Yeah, those were
And
really
he
good.
bites
Good
your
hunter.
toes in the middle of the night. If they stick out, he bites your toes.
Oh my gosh.
But he's just good. He's been a great cat.
That's good. Any questions or anything?
What breed would you consider him?
I would say domestic short hair.
Just domestic short hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Do you know different cat breeds?
Well, the Russian blue, I didn't know if he was Russian blue because he had the ghost stripes when he was a kitten
Okay.
that they said that Russian blues had.
Yeah.
And they lose them as they get older. He was really striped. It was really cool to see.
That might be a possibility.
His mom was hit by a car when he was maybe 3 weeks old, so he was bottle fed, and we don't know much about his.
Bottle fed babies
Past.
tend to have a certain personality. Yes.
Yeah, so, but no, this is my daughter's first year, so we're just learning cats.
That's
It's
good.
been very nice.
Okay. Yep.
Hi.
Hi. What can you tell me about a bearded dragon?
Well, it's really rough for me. And I'm a little nervous because it's the first time I've held him. But she
Oh.
said he has a third eye
Yep.
and he eats worms. I suppose he likes worms places. It looks like he likes to cuddle on posters.
Yeah. Bearded dragons tend to love warmth. So any like the warmest part of your body, they'll tend to just sit there, and then they can even flatten themselves out too. I don't know if you've noticed, but their bellies can get super flat.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, crazy.
Yep. And then their third eye is typically right up there.
Oh, that's the first time I've held him.
Any questions or anything?
I don't think so.
Can you tell me anything about the bearded dragon?
I don't know a lot about
You're
it.
okay.
Claire just said, here, you're taking him down there. But it was fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Bearded dragons are super cool.
Yeah.
I have one.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep. It's still just a baby, so it's not that big yet.
Oh, so it's still going to grow bigger.
Oh
Really?
yeah. I would say his body, not including his tail, he's about this big. Yeah.
PM today, we will be
All right, I'll be
starting
back
the
in just
dog
a sec.
But do they lose their tails like iguanas and stuff? Do they grow back or do they not break off
Nope.
like other
Nope.
lizards? So yeah.
They keep their tails.
For second place in Old Timer Showmanship, Deanne Haynes. And for first place, Christy Bauer. Good job, guys. This concludes the Small Animal Show for 2025. Good job, everyone.